David is one of the most reliable people on his team. He rarely misses deadlines. When problems appear, he solves them quietly. When projects stall, he helps move them forward. His manager trusts him. His coworkers depend on him. From the outside, David looks like the kind of employee every company wants. But every year, when promotion season arrives, something strange happens. Someone else moves up, often someone who joined later, sometimes someone with less experience. At first, David assumes it's coincidence. Then, he starts noticing a pattern. The people who advance aren't always the most productive. They're the most visible. In theory, most companies say they reward performance. Results matter. Output matters. Merit matters. But that assumes something important. Managers can actually see the performance. And in modern workplaces, that's not always true. Much of today's work happens quietly. Inside documents, inside emails, inside code, inside spreadsheets. Problems solved early rarely become visible. Tasks completed smoothly rarely attract attention. Ironically, the better someone is at preventing problems, the less dramatic their contribution appears. This creates something known as the visibility gap, the gap between the work that is done and the work that is noticed. And once that gap appears, behavior begins to change. Employees adapt to the system. Meetings become opportunities for signaling progress. Status updates become a way to broadcast activity. Some workers spend more time presenting work than actually doing it. Meanwhile, the quiet contributors remain in the background, reliable, productive, and largely invisible. The system doesn't necessarily reward the best performer. It rewards the most recognizable performer, because managers remember what they see. Promotion discussions revolve around what people recall, and recall depends on visibility. This isn't always intentional. It's structural. Organizations are complex. Managers oversee many projects. Attention is limited, so visibility becomes a shortcut. If work is seen often enough, it feels important. If work happens quietly, it becomes background noise. Over time, the system creates a strange incentive. Employees who focus only on output may fall behind, while employees who manage perception move ahead, not because they do less work, but because their work is noticed. David eventually realizes something important. Hard work still matters, but hard work alone isn't always enough. In modern organizations, performance has two parts: doing the work and making sure the work is visible. Because in many workplaces today, success is not just about results, it's about recognition. And recognition requires visibility, which raises an uncomfortable question. If performance must be seen to matter, how many great contributors remain invisible?